It's a great day. My name is Shay Brown, the founder of the Happy Entrepreneurs Project. And I'm so excited because we believe, here's what we believe at the Happy Entrepreneurs Project. We believe the results that show up in your life are just as important as the results that show up in your bank account. And how important is that? That's just very, very, very important. So I want to first just acknowledge you for the champion that you are. I want to acknowledge you for the winner. I want to acknowledge you for showing up and just tuning in right now. And here's what I want to share with you. I want to share with you how you can own the morning and truly elevate your life. Let's say that again. Own the morning and truly elevate your life. And you think about it, how does a typical morning go? I know for me, for so long, and I finally made this change, by the way, but for so long, one of the things that I would do is I would wake up in the morning, roll over, grab my handy dandy trusty phone, go to Instagram, not Facebook, by the way, but Instagram. And then once I went through Instagram, I would scroll through and I would look at a few pictures, hit some likes, and then I'd take my phone and go from Instagram over to my inbox. Now, maybe you do this, by the way, over to my inbox. And then I'm going through my inbox and I'm saying, oh, I've got some messages. Oh, I've got to respond. Oh, this person needs that. Oh, I got to make sure I follow up. Oh, I better write this down. Oh, I better save this one over to my any.do list. And that's what I use. I use any.do. That's the software I use to track my tasks. And then I put the phone down. I'm like, gosh, I've got so much to do. Like, there's so much to do, right? Like, what am I to do when I have all this going on? And here's what I found. Here's what I found. My day hadn't even got started, and guess what? No, seriously, guess what? It was already busy. I was already overwhelmed, and I hadn't even got started. Like, I hadn't even had breakfast yet. So I started asking myself the question. I said, you know, reading many different books, watching many different videos, and attending training, just like you're doing right now, I said, you know, what do the superstars do? What do the geniuses do? What do the titans do? What do some of the world's greatest thinkers, what do they do? How do they own the morning? And then how do they turn around and make sure they can elevate their life? And really, it really boiled down to really four main steps, because at the end of the day, you have to find a way to carve out time in your morning for yourself, right? You got to find ways to do that. Now, yeah, I get it, Shay. Some people wake up at 4 a.m. And I know there's the 5 a.m. club. I love the book, the 5 a.m. club. There's a 6 a.m. club. I get all that. But here's the key. You got to own the morning, because once you get behind in the morning, guess what? You can't catch up. Like, okay, if there's only 1,440 minutes in the day and you lose, I don't know, 600 minutes, then how do you make that time up? You have to then work harder. You've got to try to work faster. There's less ways for you to really think, and you don't really find the time to think. And so one of the things we have to do is we have to step back. We got to find ways to carve out time in our morning so we can get started off to a fast start. So let me share four ideas. And as you're tuning in right now and you're ready to own your morning, as you're watching right now and you're ready to really own your day, I want you to look right below the video. I want you to look right below the video. And for those that aren't watching right now, you're listening to the podcast or you're watching the video, head on over to happyentrepreneurs.tribe.com. Again, www.happyentrepreneurs.tribe.com. And once you get there, jot these words down right below the video, write these words down, and here it is. Own the morning. Hashtag the happy entrepreneur. Let me say that again. Own the morning. Hashtag the happy entrepreneur, because you are the happy entrepreneur. And we're going to make that declaration, and we're going to make that a reality. And what does that mean? We're going to have more time to do the things that we want to do that matter most to us. You see, we only have so much time. The hourglass is draining on all of us. Every minute counts. Every second counts. And I know for you, this is your year. I know for you, this is your month. I know for you, this is your moment. And I'll quote one of my mentors. He's no longer with us, but he says so much. I'm going to give you these 4 points, but I want to share this with you because I was in a mastermind group. And it doesn't matter who were in the group. There was other business owners. And we were around a table very similar to this. And there was only 7 of us in the group. And on that day, there was 5 of us there. And as we were talking, we started sharing the challenges that we had. And surprisingly, the challenge wasn't getting new clients. The challenge wasn't managing the team. The number one challenge wasn't how do we use this new technology, or how do we get a new website, or how do we do a broadcast. You would think that was it. This was pretty recent. This wasn't like 20 years ago, okay? Here's what the number one challenge was. How do I have more time in the day? How do I get more minutes in the day? Now, is that a crazy question? Like, you're around this think tank, and all these brilliant, bright individuals, and yes, I'm at the table, and we're all thinking and trying to figure out how do we squeeze more minutes out of a day, and we all know there's only 1,440 minutes in a day. And you know what the common denominator was when we went around the room and gave out suggestions? It was own the morning. It wasn't wake up earlier. No, that wasn't it. That wasn't it. It wasn't, oh no, go hire another coach. No offense, that wasn't it. No, it wasn't let's go to a boot camp and try to reset our mindset. No, it was own the morning, and then you'll be able to elevate your life. Own the morning. So Shay, what are 4 things? What are 4 things that you came up with that the Titans do, that the Giants do, that the best of the best do? Give those to me right now, because in that mastermind, in that group, here's what took place. But I want you to think for a moment. My mentor said this, and I'm going to share this with you. He's no longer with us, but I want you to write this down. Put this in your notes. I want you to join me over at happyentrepreneurs.tribe.com. No matter where you are in the world, join me. Open up your browser right now. Type in www.happyentrepreneurs.tribe.com and write these words. I will own the morning. I will own my morning. I will own my morning. Hashtag the happy entrepreneur. Write those words right now. Make that declaration. Here's what my mentor said, and I share it with you, and it's going to make a big difference for your life. He says this: either you run the day or the day runs you. Okay, come on. I know you heard me, somebody. Look, if you're smelling what I'm cooking in the kitchen right now, you're like, Jay, I'm smelling what you're cooking in the kitchen. Look right below the video. Look right below the video. He said these words: either you run the day or the day is going to run you. You make that decision. I thought when I heard those words, you know what? I'm going to run my day. I'm going to own my day. This is my life. This is my time. I only get one life. I only have this minute. I can never get this time back. Look, I know it's so true. You can always make more money, but you just can't make more time. It's just not possible. It's just not there. So let's talk about four things that you can do. And if you've got an idea on how you own the morning, look, I don't have all the answers, right? That's why we're as part of the happyentrepreneurs.tribe.com. We all come together. We're all one family. The candidate that ran for president of these United States of America, she didn't win, but she got it right. She said, we're stronger together. We're stronger together. We are what? Stronger together. How true is that? So I want you to share your ideas. I want you to share your inputs. How do you own the morning? What are the benefits when you own the morning? And let's all chime in. Let me give you my 4, and then from me studying the best of the best, and then I want yours, because we're in this together, right? We're in this together. That mastermind group I was in, we made that decision, and I believe that was the common denominator for why we had success that year. We had some setbacks. We had some challenges, and life is full of dualities. There's high highs, and there's low lows, and there's seasons, and we had some failures, and I had some setbacks as well. But you know what helped me have the comeback? Do you know what helped me break free? You know what helped me understand that my past doesn't equal my future? I started owning the morning. I owned the day. Those were my 1,440 minutes. And they weren't going to be taken away. No. I was going to protect my time. I was going to prioritize my time. I was going to make sure my time was precious. Here they are. Jot these 4 things down in your notes, and then we're going to get out of here. I got to give them to you because it's so important. Look, own the morning. Own the morning. Shay, what are you trying to tell me? I'm trying to tell you to own the morning. Yes, that's what I'm trying to tell you. All right, 4 things. Number 1, write in your journal first thing in the morning. Okay, you're not going to be blown away by that. You're not going to say, Shay, I never heard that before. But you know, when your creative juices get going, for a number of folks, it's in the morning. And it's when they start writing down their ideas, when they start thinking. See, we got to take some time to think and move things from our head onto a piece of paper or onto an electronic device. Now, this is not for everybody. I know for some of you like, Shay, that's not how I think. I can walk around, the ideas in my head, it's there, I can see it, I can feel it. That's how my brain is wired. Hey, congratulations. You're probably in the top 1% of folks on the planet that can do that on a continuous basis and still give your best effort every single day. Congratulations. I'm not talking to you. No offense. I want you to hang in there. Don't go nowhere. But I'm talking to the person right now that says, hey, Shay, I want to write down what I'm grateful for every morning. I use the 5-minute journal. It's an app. It's an app that you can get for your phone. And it works for me because when you go to the 5-minute journal, it's going to ask 3 questions every single day. There's a morning and there's an evening. There's a morning and there's an evening. So in the morning, it asks 3 questions. I'm grateful for, and I write down 3 things I'm grateful for. And then underneath that, it says, what will I do to make today great? And I write down 3 things I'm going to do to make today great. And then it asks the same question every day. What is your daily affirmation for today? I am ... Excuse me. I am ... Do you know what I write down for the last 6 months? Say less, do more. Have focus, discipline. I'm going to say that again. Say less. I'm not going to talk about it. But do more. And have focus, discipline. See, some people think you just have to be focused. No, you got to have focus, discipline. Discipline is doing the things you know you should do when you don't feel like doing them. That's focus, discipline. That's just mine. That's just mine. But in the evening, it has an evening that says 3 things that happened today. 3 amazing things that happened today. And how could I make today better? Look, it's 5 questions. Less than 5 minutes. But it's something about waking up in the morning and saying that I'm grateful to just have a home. It's something about waking up in the morning and just saying I'm grateful for the clients that pay us to serve them. It's something about being grateful to say that I can drive less than 2 miles and I can go to a Whole Foods, which I love. I can go to a Harris Teeter, which I love. I can go to a Trader Joe's, which I love. I can go to an organic food store, which I love. It's something about those little small things that all of a sudden it adds a little pep to my step. So the first thing I'm going to suggest is that you write in your journal and you share what you're grateful for, what you're thankful for, or whatever works for you. There's a lot of different journals out there. This is not a journal conversation. Maybe that's another conversation. But I'm telling you what the great geniuses do, what the great business titans do, what the world's greatest thinkers do. They take time in the morning or afternoon, whatever works for you, to think, and then they write it down. Number two. Now, this took me a while to do, and it's hard for me to do, and I can't do this for more than 2 minutes. I just can't. But I tried. I'm getting better. You will. And that is do a mini meditation. Let me say that again. Do a mini meditation. You only need 5 minutes to feel the positive effects of meditation. By sitting, focusing, breathing, and just taking it all in. The power of meditation. The power of and just breathing. You know, it does something for you. It does something for me. It might not work for you, and that's fine. I don't think all these are going to work for you, but to be able to get into my own headspace and to be able to be at one with just me, it feels good. See, you're going to own your morning. This is only like 10 minutes of your morning already. Forget waking up early. You wake up early, that's great. But I'm telling you what the best of the best do. You know, here's what we know. Jot this in your notes. Jot this in your notes. And look right below the video and write this right below video. Here it is. It's a phrase that I've heard many times, but it's very applicable right now. Success leaves clues. Let me say this again. Success leaves clues. So if someone else has done it, it would make sense that you'd want to do it, wouldn't it? So that's what I'm sharing with you. Own the morning. Own the morning. Own the morning. Number three is just move. Even if you don't have time to hit the gym before you go to work during the week, sneak a little exercise in. Maybe walk around the block. Maybe get up and do some sit-ups. Maybe get up and do some jumping jacks. Maybe put in a video. Maybe you can spend 10 minutes of just exercising. It gets the blood going. It gets it moving and stretching. And what you're going to find out is those endorphins are going to get to flying. Now, I'll admit that I'm really an evening workout guy. But one of the things that I've learned is once a week, sometimes twice a week, I meet my personal trainer at 6 a.m. in the morning. And when I leave there, that means I'm up at 5:05. I'm at the gym at 5:45. We're working out at 6. We're done at 7. And then I got to come back home in traffic. What I've learned is that my energy level is like here. And when I studied other folks, they didn't have to go to see a personal trainer, but working out to a video, going for a walk, drinking 16 ounces of water, that refreshed their body and it got them going. So far I mentioned three things. I mentioned number 4. The first one was what? You remember the first one? No, seriously. Do you remember the first one? You didn't write it down? Write these down. Someone look right below the video. Someone look right below the video and write these 3 things down. This is what you do to own the morning. Own your morning. Here it is. Number 1, write in your journal or your appreciation journal or your thankful journal, whatever you want to call it, your gratitude journal. Write it down. Spend at least 5 minutes. I like the 5-minute journal. I don't get paid to sponsor them, but maybe they should be a sponsor. The 5-minute journal. Number two, do your mini meditation. You can go Google meditating and how to think and how to think and how to be one with yourself. Maybe you're in prayer. I'm a believer. I don't want to offend anyone, but I'm a really believer. So maybe that's your prayer time. I love prayer time. Maybe that's yours. And then number 3 is move more. Get some type of exercising. Walk up and down your steps if you have to. Get your heart up and going. Do some burpees. Do some jumping jacks. Whatever it takes for you to get the blood flowing. Now, it's going to be uncomfortable in the beginning. It's going to be uncomfortable. But you can do this. No, you can do this. No, you can do this. Even if you're saying, Shay, you don't understand. I try to do things. I've heard all this before, and I've never done it. That's why I showed up. That's why the Happy Entrepreneurs Project is here. Because we believe the results that show up in your life. I'm telling you, hear me, hear my heart. Can you hear my heart? The results that show up in your life are just as important, my friend, just as important, my fellow entrepreneur, as the results that show up in your bank account. So let's get some results in our life. And number four as we close, number 4 is just really 3 words. Eat a frog. You remember this one? Eat a frog. Look, it's an old African proverb that if you eat a live frog, the first thing in the morning, nothing worse can happen the rest of the day. And what does that mean? What that means is that you get up, you look at your list of things to do, and you take on the biggest challenge first. Whatever the biggest thing you don't want to do, you eat that frog. You're going to tackle it. You're going to do it. You're going to make some progress. And when you do that, eat that frog. No, when you do that, eat that frog. All of a sudden, you look at your other list like, yo, I can do that. Maybe eat that frog for you was to get to the gym. Maybe eat that frog to you was to plan your day on paper. Maybe eat that frog for you was to make your bed or have a breakfast in the morning to have the right energy for the rest of the day. I don't know what it is for you, but whatever's on your list of outcomes, whatever's on your list for your to-do list, whatever it is for you, do the biggest challenge first. I didn't say do the one that makes you the most money. I didn't say do the easiest. I didn't say do something you got to do with someone else. I said, no, do the toughest challenge that you know in your heart you don't want to do. For me, sometimes it's just to stop and plan my day on paper. No, really, it's to sit down and write down the top outcomes I have for that day. See, Tony Robbins teaches that we don't want to be task focused. I got this task, this task, this task. No, what is the outcome? The outcome of today might be that I've got to make progress with a client. And I'll put down the 5 things I've got to do to make that outcome a reality. And when I do that, I feel like I'm just slowing everything down. I feel like the world is waiting for me. And if I don't get to the world, my email that's full of requests, whenever something's in your email, it's someone else wants to take up your time, right? They just want to suck your time up, or you have other responsibilities. And so I think I can't do that. But what I've learned is when I stop, slow down to speed up. You heard me say that before. Slow down to speed up. And I write down my outcomes, and then I prioritize them. And the old saying says, do first things first, second things never. And I just focus on eating a frog, and I say, this is the first thing I got to do. I got to get this done no matter what. Guess what happens? It gets done, and a burden is released. So here's what I want to leave you with. First, I want you to join me over at happyentrepreneurs.tribe.com. Go over to www.happyentrepreneurs.tribe.com. I want you to take action because the universe rewards people who take action differently than those that don't. Look right below the video. Look right below the video or type these words in. Own my morning, hashtag the happy entrepreneur, because you are the happy entrepreneur, not me, you. I'm anointing you. You are the happy entrepreneur. Own the morning, happy entrepreneur. Own the morning. Write those words, hashtag the happy entrepreneur. You do that, you write in your journal. Got it, Shay, I'm going to do that. You do your mini meditations. Shay, I got that. I can do that too. You move, get some activity in the morning. Shay, I can do this. And then you eat that frog first thing in the morning. You're going to elevate your life. You're going to have greater success. You're going to have peace of mind. You're going to have joy. And guess what? You're going to have so much time. With that being said, you're a winner. You're a champion. You got so much greatness inside you. The seeds are there. And I'm sprinkling some water on them now, and they're going to sprout up. And you're going to make a huge difference in the world. Yeah. You're going to do what you were called to do because you're unique. You're special. You're God's creation. So with that being said, my name, by the way, my name is Shay Brown, the happy entrepreneur. You make it a great day, and we'll make some good things happen. We connect again next time. God bless, and I wish you success. Bye for now.